Good evening, people of magic, and welcome to the WNN. I'm Gabrielle O'Connor, and this is Casting Justice. The wizarding world has gone abuzz with the trial of Persephone. The name still resonates throughout our community from the years that this dark sorceress has terrified society. This case has an interesting twist, and it's being held posthumously. It is her spirit, a poltergeist that is being held on trial. In pre-trial, this matter was explored.
Sorcerer Supreme, the defense moves that this trial be dismissed on the grounds that the defendant has already departed.
Objection! No, I haven't. I'm right here.
No, Persephone. She's trying to be tactful.
About what?
It means you're dead.
Oh.
Order. Counselor, does the prosecution have evidence to present?
Certainly. While placing a deceased individual on trial is unusual, it has precedence. For example, in 897, Pope Formosus was placed on trial a year after he died at the Cadaver Synod. He was then found guilty, had 3 fingers from his right hand removed, and his body was thrown into the Tiber River. Thomas Becket died in the 12th century. However, he was tried and found guilty 300 years after by Henry VIII. Joan of Arc had her trial reopened 24 years after she was burned at the stake. And in 1946, in the trial of Nazi criminal Martin Bormann, the defense attempted to argue, unsuccessfully, that he could not be convicted on the account that he was dead.
Objection. It's twofold. First, with the exception of Martin Bormann, those trials happened before the United States was even a thought. Second, with all due respect to our Muggle brethren, Muggle case law has no relevance in this pretrial.
Sustained.
Before I was so rudely interrupted, I was getting to the pertinent trial. In the year 1975, a poltergeist was captured after reports of vicious hauntings. The poltergeist was inflicting both psychological and physical harm to Muggles and wizard-born alike. Through the investigation, this poltergeist had a confirmed death in 1973. Furthermore, he was linked to the Boston Strangler, the Zodiac Killer, influenced Black Tuesday, and had connections to the San Francisco earthquake of 1906.
Miss Marks would go on to reveal that the poltergeist in question was also linked to the Whitechapel murders. These were better known as the acts of Jack the Ripper. This poltergeist was found guilty, and the sentence has a finality that even spectral beings fear. His spirit was bound to an object, burned to ashes, and dispersed into the River Lethe, or the River of Forgetfulness. Sorcerer Supreme found what Miss Marks presented as sufficient precedent for Persephone to go to trial. If convicted, Persephone will be handed down the same sentence as Jack the Ripper.
We can't argue she didn't do those things. I don't see any other avenue except for the insanity plea. Judging from how Persephone acted around Drake, it's obvious that he corrupted her mind on a deep level.
And a change of heart.
Do you think that'll sway things in our favor?
Sarah's going for the ultimate conviction. Obliteration. But we do have something going for us with that level of conviction. All we have to do is convince Judge Blackstone that Persephone doesn't deserve it.
But how do we do it? Character witnesses. We need to get as many of the students to testify as possible. And someone else. Someone that they can't argue is biased.
Sarah will come after us for that.
There has to be something we can do to prove she's changed.
There is. Let's get to work.